Hi guys, Judy here. Okay, so that was fun spending that time with the Lord in prayer for my brothers and sisters that just want more of God, and you're gonna get more. You're gonna get everything you're seeking and wanting. He loves you. But now I want to tell you what happened today. So I only slept a couple hours because, as you know, I was up making videos, and then I just couldn't sleep because when he gave me that word yesterday, it was so beautiful. I can't sleep when he gets me like this. And I love it, but it's hard because I have to function in this world. And it'd be great if it was in the first 2 years, like when he fell on my son, I didn't have to work or be anywhere, but it's like, ugh, okay. But it's good, I'll take it, but it's just, okay, I had to get up. And when I got to work, he flirted with me about him coming again. One of them was a fortune cookie thing that was on the floor right under the desk, and he said, look, pick it up. And I did, because it was not the fortune cookie, it was just the fortune. And it said that it was totally about the feast. It said you're going to have a lot of attention soon or something. And the Lord instantly, right when I read it, was like, yeah, the bride gets a ton of attention from him and him alone at that wedding supper. And it was so cool. And then on the board at school, it said 123 days left. It meant left of the school year, or not 123, I'm sorry. Geez, it said 23. Why did I say 123? 23. It said 23 days left, and we all know that there's like 29 days left till the end of Pentecost, and we're all counting, and we're so excited because, God's a date setter, and he's showing people Pentecost. I believe it's every day, but, he's a date setter, so don't get mad at people that date set. He's doing it. I mean, some aren't. It's not God, but a lot of people, it is him. And he's date setting with me again, and I'm like, no, don't do this again. I love it, but I hate it, but I love it, but I hate it. But that's just who he is. He said right up until he got here, he told me he was going to be date setting with the bride. And he's doing it with me again, and it's like nerve-wracking. But I like it, but, I hate it. Because, if we're still here, then it's like, But I'm not going to believe that, and I'm going to believe every single day that he's coming. Anyway, so then that happened, and then, and he was just talking to me all day. Talk about a flirt, like flirting, and I said, I hate it when you do this, because you're getting me extra edge of my seat-ish, which throws me off my routine and all my stuff I do, and all I want to do is just sit with you. I cease existing when he does this kind of stuff to me, and I go, I have bills to pay, I gotta go to work, I slept 2 hours, and I biked 16 miles today, and I biked to work, and I'm just like, I can't, but anyway, it's okay, because honestly, he told me I didn't even have to go to work today. He did. He told me that the day before too, which I think is a huge flirt, because I do need to go. I need a paycheck. I need to have bills to pay, but it's like, if he tells me that, I'm just like, really? But I didn't quite have the faith to do it, but I knew I could have, and I'll probably take him up on it sometime soon. But anyway, so when I was biking home, my 8-mile ride, now I'm a cyclist, so I do love it, okay? And it's fun. I like to try to go quicker than traffic on one of the roads I'm on, and it's really fun, and I pass up all the cars, and then they pass me up, and then I pass them up, and in the end, I usually win. Anyway, so when I was biking home, I just kept singing the song that I was singing to you. I am so undone. I am so undone. When I look into your eyes, and I see the light that shines. And I just, over and over and over again, it was just like nonstop. In traffic, nobody can hear me, so I can sing as loud as I want. It's really cool. And I wear a handkerchief over my nose and mouth, so you can't see me moving my lips, so nobody knows, that the jackass is singing really loud and on county roads, proclaiming his glory everywhere, spreading it around like peanut butter and jelly. Anyway, so when I did that, I started weeping. Little wonder I'm the weeping jackass, I tell you nowadays. It's good tears. Don't feel sorry for me. Some people feel bad. They think I'm really depressed. I'm just rapture centric. I'm good. When I cry, it's happy tears. Sometimes they're longing tears and aching tears to see him, but it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. So I'm good. I'm good. But thank you for your love. Just I want you to get it. Understand that it's all good. It's not bad. I'm not doing bad. Anyway, it's all good. It's Romans 8:28. The Bible says it's all good. We're all good. You're good. Even when you give me your worst prayer requests and you're really struggling and you leave me messages, and believe me, I know. But I declare Romans 8:28 over you. It's all good. Even though it's bad, it's all good. It's going to be good. Anyway, let me get back to my point. So, and I'm praying, trust me. Thank you for people that give me messages and trust me to pray for you and tell me your stuff. And I very much feel it is an honor, and I love praying for you. And if I ever get words, I will give them to you. Sometimes I don't. And I just have to, it's okay. I feel bad because I wish I could say something, but sometimes he doesn't give me words. Anyway, you'll get him though. It's good. If he doesn't give him to me, it's because he's going to give him to you. It's all good. You don't need me. We don't really need each other. All we need is him. We're just icing on the cake to one another. That's all it is. That's the truth. You don't need me. I don't need you. That's the truth. But we get blessed with the fellowship. All we need is him. It's true. It's all we need. Try it. I tried it out once. I did it for a really long period of time, and it works. All I do need is him. I discovered. I just didn't talk to anyone. It was a very long period of my life. I think he gave me 2 years of it. And I'm not saying I didn't talk to anyone, but I didn't go to anyone for anything. He was right. I'm like, you are right. Of course he's right. He's God. But, we have a hard time believing him sometimes because, not flesh and blood right there in front of us. Anyway, so I'm on my bike in a spirit. And I started weeping, and he showed me, you know what he told me? He spoke to me beautifully. Felt so bad for our King. He told me, he said, this is really hard what I'm about to do. It's really hard. Because, the rapture is judgment. I mean, the rapture is us. It's the wedding feast. But basically, once he takes us, judgment begins right away. I mean, it really hits hard on the fourth day. But instantly when we're gone, that's judgment. I mean, taking his Holy Spirit from the earth, that's judgment. It's not as intense as the fourth day when he told my son that the comets come down. But on the fifth day, nuclear war in America just destroyed. It's gone. Anyway, I digress, like Richie from Boston says. I like that guy. Recently I stumbled upon one of his videos and he just makes me laugh. I'm Richie from Boston. I digress. Anyway, so I'm on my bike. I'm cycling home. And he said what he's about to do is really hard. It was like, he told me it was like the flood. And I know people think there's a lot of Nephilim stuff, and they weren't really humans that died in that flood. And I do believe all those things about Nephilim and stuff, but trust me, there were people that were of God that went to hell that day. Okay, I need you to know that, because he wouldn't be sad if it was just a bunch of demon creatures. Why does God ache? Why does he groan? Why did he go on a cross? If he knew that he couldn't save, if it was only the people that were going to hell were demons, why would he be sad and cry? No, they deserve their lot. No, because there's people. So people that tell you there's no hell and no one's going there, they're wrong. Sorry. Jesus wouldn't be wasting all my time with all of his tears and sorrow about where the world's headed, if it wasn't going to be bad. But believe me, your prayers are going to be answered. He did tell my son most of creation will be saved, but you know how he feels about one lost sheep. And one lost sheep and 60 million people is probably 1 million. That's a lot of people. Even if it was one. Anyway, he told me what he's about to do is just like the flood. It's just hard, just like the flood. And that's what he told me. And I just started crying. And I felt so bad for our King because he's about to do it, you guys. We're about to go home. So I was excited when he told me that because it means we're leaving. So I was happy. I'm not going to lie. But then I felt bad for him because it's hard. If you're a parent, and even if you're not, you get it. Come on, you love your pets. You love somebody. Or maybe you don't, but you can get it, right? You love chocolate cake, maybe, You don't want to see it go away. as much as it gets on your nerves or things bother you, you don't want anyone to die. Anyway, the video's going to cut off, but he's coming, guys. Judgment's coming. We're out of here. And we are. And he told me today. So, goodbye.